Have you ever wondered why some people can turn adversity into advantage while others struggle? What's their secret? These intriguing questions are the crux of Ryan Holiday's enlightening book, The Obstacle is the Way. Holiday posits a paradigm shift. Obstacles, often seen as hurdles, are actually opportunities in disguise, stepping stones leading us toward growth and self-improvement. This concept, though counterintuitive, holds a powerful allure, challenging us to reevaluate the way we perceive and interact with the world around us. The roots of this philosophy can be traced back to the ancient Stoics, who believed in the transformative power of perspective and resilience. Their teachings, though ancient, remain as relevant today as they were centuries ago, offering wisdom and guidance in navigating the complexities of life. In this book, Holiday distills these timeless teachings into a practical guide for overcoming life's toughest challenges. So buckle up and prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Holiday's approach to overcoming obstacles revolves around three key principles: perception, action, and will. Let's delve deeper into the first principle. Perception. It's not about what happens to us, but how we interpret it. Perception is our lens to the world, and it's within our control to adjust that lens. For example, in the book, Holiday shares the story of Thomas Edison. When Edison's factory burned down, rather than lamenting his loss, Edison saw it as an exciting opportunity to rebuild and improve. He adjusted his lens and perceived the disaster not as an ending, but as a fresh start. Moving on to the second principle, action. Action is the antidote to despair. It's the steps we take, big or small, that help us overcome the obstacles we face. As Holiday illustrates with the tale of Demosthenes, an ancient Greek who transformed himself from a weak and sickly boy into one of Athens' greatest orators through sheer will and tireless practice. Demosthenes didn't let his initial shortcomings define him. Instead, he took decisive action to change his circumstances. Finally, the third principle is will. This is our inner strength, our indomitable spirit that keeps us going in the face of adversity. Holiday uses the example of Abraham Lincoln, who faced numerous defeats and personal tragedies, but never wavered in his resolve. Lincoln's will was like a well. No matter how many times it was drained, it always refilled, allowing him to persist and eventually succeed. To sum up, perception is about reframing our obstacles. Action is about taking steps to overcome them. And will is the inner strength that helps us persist. These aren't just principles for tackling obstacles, they're strategies for life. They guide us towards resilience, towards an unwavering ability to turn any obstacle into an opportunity. These principles, Holiday argues, are the keys to turning obstacles into opportunities. But how do these principles apply in real life? Let's dive into some stories from the book that illustrate these principles in action. Consider Thomas Edison, a man whose name is synonymous with invention. When his lab caught fire, destroying years of work, he didn't despair. Instead, he saw it as an opportunity to rebuild and improve. He applied the principle of perception, choosing to see the fire not as a disaster, but as a chance to start afresh. Next, let's look at Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. She faced countless obstacles, from the societal expectations of her time to the physical dangers of her journey. But she didn't let these deter her. She embraced the principle of action, refusing to be paralyzed by fear or doubt. Instead, she forged ahead, breaking barriers and setting records. Finally, we have the story of Abraham Lincoln. His life was filled with personal and political failures. Yet he didn't let these failures define him. Instead, he saw each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow, embodying the principle of will. His resilience eventually led him to become one of the most influential presidents in American history. These stories aren't just tales of individual success. They're demonstrations of how Holiday's principles can be applied in real life, regardless of the obstacle or the context. As these stories show, anyone can learn to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to success. In a world filled with challenges, Holiday's book offers a refreshing perspective. He encourages us to see obstacles not as hindrances, but as opportunities. Through embracing the principles of perception, action, and will, we can transform adversity into an advantage. It's about leveraging what's tough, what's seemingly insurmountable, and using it as a stepping stone towards our goals. So the next time you face an obstacle, remember, the obstacle isn't in the way, the obstacle is the way. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.